Good morning everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. As promised, I said today I would discuss Mercury. Mercury is on the fifth ray of wisdom and rules our throat chakra. Mercury in terms of soul's consciousness, using the physical brain as instruments, which is our thinking, our thought patterns, and this relates back to what we've been reading through in Spiritual Unfoldment 3, how important our thoughts are, and how I know if you get Mercury in Libra, you get very wound up with lots of thoughts. Mercury in Gemini is known as the butterfly, where they hop from one thing to the next and they don't stay fixed in one particular thing. Mercury is also the conductor of departed souls through the underworld or through the astral levels, and after incarnation the angels of Mercury help the soul to adjust and review its life at all levels, which causes the soul to want to undergo further training. The ray of Mercury is an instrument of consciousness through which a person can think, reason, aspire, understand, and enjoy. The ray of which thought is shaped in and into us, and symbols and forms is all part of the ray of Mercury. She also rules our hands. So any form of communication is under the ray of Mercury. Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo, and its opposing signs are Sag and Pisces. Now it's interesting, there we have Jupiter, which is the planet of expansion, and we have Mercury controlling our thoughts. So sometimes when we become angry and we imply the Martian energy and the Jupiter energy, our thoughts go out of control and we say things that we shouldn't necessarily say to a person. So the whole lesson here is to learn, watch your thoughts, watch what you say to people, and watch how you what you think as well. All part of Mercury and the growth of Mercury, which eventually through all these different lessons, Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, slowly the Kundalini, or slowly the solar fire raises within us through learning some difficult, challenging lessons. So Mercury also in astrology, it goes retrograde for a certain time of the year because it's quite a fast moving planet, and that when it's in the retrograde motion, it goes back, like reverses back, and we have an opportunity to fix what we've done wrong and then move forward. So that describes the retrograde motion. All the planets go through that, but Mercury is very fast, and it's known when Mercury is going retrograde, it actually affects some people quite badly. Today I was reading Planetary Harmonies, which is an astrology book on meditation, and it's by Joan Hodson. And I thought I'd read out of page 53. The day of Mercury is actually a Wednesday. The morning meditation. A positive or day sign of Mercury is the Aries sign of Gemini, the heavenly twins, the sign of communication and expression. Mercury, as far as we know at present, is the planet closest to the Sun and quickest in motion. Its influence is subtle and elusive, so much so that humanity's present state of development, very few people can fully make out the qualities of he brings. Being so close to the Sun, he represents the solar body of man, gradually taking form, thought by thought, from the substance of pure spirit. The mercurial body of man is one of the celestial beings, and the angels of Mercury are the pure gold ray of divine wisdom. There is a great discrepancy between divine wisdom and the expression through which the human intellect. These two aspects of the twins, one mortal and the other immortal, who work always to bring into human life the consciousness of God. Mercury, too, always be known as the winged messenger of the gods. He rules the tongue, the shoulders, the hands, all instruments of expression of the human spirit through physical life. He rules the lungs too. Gemini is an air sign. Breath gives life, and more we combine correct breathing with correct concentration on the life of God, which is being drawn into the bloodstream, the more will our bodies become perfect instruments of the Spirit and so fulfill the purpose of incarnation. Virgo, the night sign of Mercury, is a sign of discrimination, purity, and perfection, the sign of the alchemist, who searches for the secret of transmuting base metal into fine gold, the human self illumined by the divine. On Wednesday, Mercury's day, it will be helpful during the working day to ponder on the use we are making of our hands and tongue. Is the tongue being used to utter words that are kind and true, helpful, or is it being allowed to waste energy in useless and even harmful chatter? Are the hands being used lovingly in service and the joy of giving, or grudgingly to obtain as much as possible from the earthly employer? If these instruments are dedicated to serving not only God in the heavens, but God in man, their use can bring intense joy and satisfaction. The whole day can become a course of meditation. For this morning's quiet time, however, let us pay special attention to our breathing. Try to feel that with every breath, the blood is being charged with the new life of God and courses around the body in a living stream, bringing vitality and healing to every part. Try to forget any aches and pains and know that God life flowing through the bloodstream will clear them away. Having established the rhythm of breathing, think of the heart as a mirror turned towards the sun. Think only of the sun reflecting in the facets of a jewel in the heart. Feel the radiance of the sun until you are at one with the source. I and my Father are one. Just be still in the heart of the sun. That is absolutely beautiful. So try and practice that. And even when you're feeling frustrated, just breathe in the essence of God and calm that mind down and feel that sun over immersing and clearing away any troubles or any physical pain, and just bathe in the sunlight of God. Okay, I'll leave you with that thought today. Take care, everybody. God bless.